Hey, I'm Patrick Sweeney on a ghostly white day deep in the Alps where I'm mountaineering, and it reminds me of a lesson I learned from almost dying. I got this leukemia and my local hospital didn't know how to deal with it, so they sent me to Hopkins. And it was at that point the doctors were asking me if my affairs were in order, which is pretty much doctor speak for you're f***ed. And I didn't really know what to think of things, and then at one point I had to get an operation and I had no immune system. I had 0 white blood cells, and it's the riskiest time to get an operation, obviously. It really made me stop and think about a lot of things. But it changed who I was, and it changed a lot of my future. And I had one child then who was a year old, and my wife was pregnant with another one. And I realized maybe I wasn't living the life that I really wanted to be living or was really meant to be living. I'll never forget the day I walked out of Hopkins. Hopkins is in a really bad area in Baltimore. It's a very seedy kind of run-down, slummy kind of area. And I walked out in a very gray, overcast day. It was kind of one of those days when you look outside, you're at home, and you think I'm just going to sit on the couch and watch TV all day or something because you don't even want to go out. And I saw a leaf in a puddle just outside of the entrance, and I thought it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. I looked at the leaf, and I looked at the red tinge in the edges of it, the orange deep in the middle of it, the brown veins running through it like a map from out in a satellite. And I'd just never been struck by so much beauty and such a gratitude and an appreciation for being able to see something outside and being able to get out of the hospital and see life. It was an amazing experience, and it taught me gratitude, and it taught me to be thankful for every moment. They say cancer patients are the happiest people in the world after they survive, and cancer was the best thing that ever happened to them. I don't think it's quite that way for me, but I do think that taught me a lesson of gratitude that's made me one of the happiest people I know ever since then. And I hope you take time to get out in the mountains, do some mountaineering. No matter what the weather is, it's always an awesome time to be out here. I'm Patrick Sweeney. That's a lesson I learned along the way, and I hope it serves you well.